For more than a year, the Federal Reserve has raised interest rates in an effort to lower inflation. Prices are still high, however, especially when it comes to basic necessities like groceries. With a growing number of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, many are struggling to make ends meet.
About 500 a week, if not more.
$500 a week to feed your family.
Yes.
Amber Bergeron of Dutchtown, Louisiana, is a stay-at-home mother of 4. Her husband works as a tankerman in the oil field. She tells CBN News how tough it is trying to keep up with rising monthly expenses.
Honestly, I don't know if it gets any worse, how much longer we'll be able to keep our head above water.
Amber is not alone. The standard of living for Americans has dropped in the last 2 to 3 years. And according to this recent survey, 52% of adults said they have felt more financially stressed since before the pandemic in 2020. Reasons for this economic stress include sticker shock for everyday goods and services. For example, car prices are much higher than just a few years ago.
We've had the price of a new car get precariously close to an average of $50,000 a vehicle, and virtually no car is available in terms of a new vehicle at $20,000 or below.
And median home prices are up 31% since 2020. Mark Hamrick, senior economic analyst for Bankrate, points to record inflation as the driving force.
Until inflation is brought under control, we're going to continue to have these strains that Americans are feeling.
Hamrick says the major issue is prices going up faster than incomes. That means the essentials like groceries and housing cost more, although people have less money to pay for them.
Many households need 2 income earners just to keep pace. And that's also within the constraints of high healthcare prices, the high cost of food and energy, as well as access to higher education.
Local food banks are also feeling the impact. Chris Tan of the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and Eastern Shore says demand is higher today than when COVID sent the economy reeling.
They're seeing increases of 50 to 60% from the height of the pandemic. And so they're serving, some of them will serve 2 times as many people as they did the last year, and 3 times as many people as they did in 2019.
To cope, a growing number of Americans are turning to plastic. According to Quicken, 46% of consumers making more than $100,000 a year are more dependent on their credit cards than ever before, and about a third say they can't afford to pay off their balances by the end of the year. Meanwhile, as inflation seems to be cooling, many say government policies remain out of touch with reality and the pain families are facing.
I just would like to know where and when it started easing up, because I would love to be able to feel that as well. I just feel like myself and quite a few other Americans feel like we've been abandoned and just left to drown.
Charlene, CBN News.